Basically, the title of the video is gonna tell you what the video is about. Basically, if you know what Hugtto Precure is, like Precure in general, it's a series, like an anime girl series, you know, magical anime girl series is one of those. And it has like so many series, I don't even know how many. But the main point is, I finished Hugtto Precure, one of the seasons of Precure, yeah. So actually, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was one of the best ones I've seen. Honestly, great for starter Precure fans. I'm not even lying. So now I'm just gonna tell you how much I loved it. So of course, now that I finished the whole thing, my favorite two episodes were episode 48 and 49. And let me tell you why. So I liked 48 because it literally showed like everyone's Precure form when everyone became a Precure. Even Hana's mom and dad, Hana's friends, everyone looked absolutely fabulous. Honestly, we need to see more of those Precure forms. They looked so nice. And I liked episode 49 because it was the last episode. I actually cried on the scene where the train was going to the future, the one that Dr. Traum made. Like, it was sad for both Emiru and Hana because Lulu and Hugtan were going to go away forever. And they were never going to see them again. But the part that I really liked was, well, you know, when it was like a bunch of years into the future. And honestly, they looked fabulous in their adult forms. I'm glad that Saya became a doctor because she wanted to. I don't know exactly what Hana's job was, but oh my god, Homare was slaying with the long blonde hair. I am not even lying. But Emiru looked really pretty too, but the part that made a single tear fall off my face was the part when Emiru met Lulu when she was first created. And to make it even better, Emiru knew that she would never meet the Lulu that she met in the past ever again, yet she still stayed strong. And she sang their first song together, and surprisingly, baby Lulu knew it? How? I was really confused. I even am a little confused about it now. See, it hasn't been long since I finished the series. I literally finished it like a few days ago, and it's still gonna remain in my heart like forever. But a mystery in my opinion is, who is Hana's future? The voice got muffled a little, there was a little problem. But like my question was, who is Hana's future husband? There is a scene in episode 49 that shows a man running with flowers, and I suspect that is Hana's husband, well obviously. But my question is, who is he? Because we haven't even seen his face reveal yet. We also saw him, I think we also saw him in episode 48 on one scene, but I don't even remember. Now, I did some research on it, and apparently it's George. Yes, you heard me right, George Kurai. Now, I was not expecting George to be Hana's husband, like at all. But there actually was one scene that showed her in a wedding dress with George, which kinda made sense. And another piece of proof is on episode, I don't really remember, I think 47 or 48, it showed a scene where Hana and George were fighting. Actually, never mind, it was probably on 49. Maybe, probably, yeah. So anyways, like I was saying, the background they were flying in when him and George were all alone, it was a background with these special like yellow flowers there. And these might seem like, you know, not even important at all, but now I'll show you why they're important. Because in the scene where Hana's future husband is running to her because she's giving birth, the bouquet he's holding has those same yellow flowers in them. Now, I didn't even realize this at first until I did so much research on it, and damn, George really is Hana's canon husband. Now, I still do not know the reason why George even went to the past. Maybe Hana had passed away in the future or this or that. But honestly, I don't know. But honestly, I loved Hugtto Precure so much. The backstories, the stories in general, the character designs, the Precure forms, the plot, like everything was absolute chef's kiss perfection, no doubt. Like I said before earlier, it is great for like starters. If you're like starting Precure, I recommend you watch Hugtto, because Hugtto Precure was actually my first proper Precure series. The thing is, I was first introduced to Precure when I watched Glitter Force on Netflix. I thought Glitter Force was the original, but then I found out that Precure was the original. So then I was searching for some kind of Precure things, and I found out about different Precure series. I was first thinking of watching Futari Precure because it was the first one, but then I found out it's okay if you don't go by order because it doesn't matter either way. And by chance, I found Hugtto Precure, a hidden gem. I watched it, now I finished it, and now I am a complete hardcore Precure fan. But overall, I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. But now that I've finished it, Lolly lovers, I have a question for you. Which Precure series should I watch next? Because most of the Precure fans I know, they have watched like at least 4 or more Precure seasons, from what I know. And I've only watched one, which is Hugtto Precure. So can you write down in the comments which Precure series I should watch next? Because I actually have no idea which one to watch. They're all so interesting and I know literally nothing about them, so please give recommendations in the comments. But anyways, that's all for today's video. Goodbye!